As I said earlier, nothing of that would be real if we didn't have the genius of Remus Botarro. And I think I need two A4 files to write, to read things about him. But besides being a genial artist, he's, I think, a genial human being. And whenever you go to any of these art pieces here, I think he can talk about it for hours. This is what happened to me. And actually, I'm still remembering that day. And you see, I think we managed to put it up together. He's a renowned painter, sculptor, and photographer. He's the author of at least 14 public monuments across Europe. And people and specialized press is really writing a lot of things about him, like sculpture characterized by international art critique that finds him as a spiritual successor of Brancusi. I think this tells everything, and I don't want to read all that thing because it really created a lot of masterpieces. I remember one thing, and this is what I carry with me. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that Mr. Botarro is the only artist in life who is exposed permanently in Musée de France. Musée de France includes Louvre, Orsay, and other museums like Vic-sur-Seille, where we find the most famous French painter, Georges de Latour. And there you will find, and I really suggest you go visit that, the portrait of Georges de Latour made by Rodin. And with that, I would gladly like to hear a little bit of behind the stories of this great man of 20th century. Mr. Botarro, thank you for organizing that for us.
Your Excellencies, dear guests, everybody says I'm a big sculptor. No, I'm only 1.80 m, so I'm not so big. First of all, I wanted to speak to you in Swedish because thus you don't understand anything, but I'll speak in French and, if necessary, just as well in English, but we start with English. So, this exhibition, practically, it's in a way, once in a lifetime. And I have good news, I will be very short. Once in a lifetime, because now we have a 45th anniversary of the death of the huge sculptor and painter of Luxembourgish origin, American citizen Exposition. And we have 100 years since the First World War, where Exposition was participating in this part of Europe as captain of the US Air Force. You will see here the first photo. Exposition as pilot and as US Air Force photographer. And you also have 100 years, and Brancusi created the first column, then this column. And all these things can be celebrated only once in a lifetime, but after another 100 years, when it will be the 200-year celebration, I hope everybody will meet here and we celebrate once again. Yeah. Okay, so very shortly, and with this I finished. I said I would be short. I would like to thank very especially the State of France and the Department of Moselle and the town, the city of Dieuze, who is helping to organize these things. I would like to do very specially, with very special, huge thanks for the United States of America, who created the fame of Brancusi, because otherwise Brancusi never sold one single work of art in France before he was named by an American judge as the artist who made the revolution in the philosophy of sculpture. So he came back to France with a statement by a judge saying this is the artist who modernized sculpture. This is extremely important, and people are not talking very much about it, but we will. Not this evening. Okay, so very shortly, why do we have here Auguste Rodin? Auguste Rodin It's a famous artist, and Stachel and Brancusi met in the studio of Auguste Rodin. They also met in the same studio one of the very, very famous musicians, Gustav Mahler. You have the portrait, the original, just behind, made by Rodin. And another one who was a huge, huge artist, Modigliani, who was the student of Brancusi, and all these huge artists were friends. And this is why you have the representation of Portrait de Pierre Lafranche by Madame Modigliani, the original, one of the bronze originals is here. So, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the United States of America, please, because I know that, I heard that embassies are writing things after an event is happening to send to the United States our very special thanks for this fantastic judgment that created practically the fame of the nowadays Constantin Brancusi. So, I would like now, I finished. If you have questions, I'm at your disposal. We can stay here until tomorrow morning. I don't think so, but I can answer all the questions in French, in Swedish, in Hungarian, in Romanian, in Italian. Lo parlo anche questa lingua bene. And whatever languages, we will see. So I thank all the ambassadors who are here, to our guests, and now I would like to proceed to something that Valerie.
Yes.
I have a wife who always disappears, but I find her. So we would like to, for the fantastic contribution of Amazon, John, we would like to. This is one of the most. The state of Romania, I made a very special medal. We have some others at home. We have to give some other people, but we came only with 3 now. So the first portrait of Constantin Brancusi was made in the 20s by a woman who stayed in the Atelier Brancusi from 1924. It was his lover, his student, his cook, and etc. and here you have here the first ever made portrait of Brancusi, made by Melissa Petrașcu, who is considered the most important artist lady of Romania. And this is the reproduction, and then the signature is there of Melissa Petrașcu, and thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
So, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And in our profession, they say that the first 100 years are difficult. So we have to. We are waiting for the future.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I didn't finish. The ones we see in our sculpture. So I'm cut here. The first. The soul. Mister, I invite. So you see, you have here sold from the Les Salines Royales de Louis XV. From the years, this is real salt. You don't find such a good salt. Yeah. It's very good, but I wouldn't eat it. Okay. Okay, so now I continue. The president of Rome looks just like my wife. Oh, no, he doesn't disappear. He's gone. Please, you also have the same medal. Well, you open it. I mean, okay. The same medal. Thank you very much. And the same salt. So next time, when you invite you to eat something good, okay. And je continue en français. C'est pour Monsieur le premier vice-président de la Moselle, Monsieur le maire de Lieuze, Fernand Normand, qui depuis 1998, quand nous avons installé le premier monument sur le sol liégeois, et quand nous avons fait le monument aux soldats français tombés en Roumanie, il se bat toujours. Okay. I have finished. Any kind of questions you have, please ask me. And I repeat, I can answer in 7 languages, so I think it will be a nice evening. Thank you very much.